Hello and welcome from St. Louis Park High School. I'm Bruce Hoberman, joined today by Paul Bodwin as tonight the St. Louis Park Orioles take on the Tartan Titans. That'll be a fun one to say, the Tartan Titans, throughout this game, Paul.
Yes.
Josiah Gates, number 10 for Tartan. Number 11, Demetrius Weems, 6'4" guard, senior guard. Number 31, Elijah Barrett, 6'5" center. And number 35, Kevin Wilson, a 5'9" 8th grader.
And now, the St. Louis Park Orioles. At number 0, we have Marley Curtis.
For the Orioles, number 0, Marley Curtis. Number 1 will be Javaris Ellis. Number 10, Micah Curtis. Number 12, Noah Margolis. And number 13, Malik Akindele. So, Paul, we saw the last game that we did was a great win for the St. Louis Park Orioles, 102-82 win over Minnehaha Academy, and a big win. We saw Micah Curtis scoring 45 points. We'll see how he can rebound and if that's a continuation or an anomaly as we come into this game here tonight. And it's going to be against a tough Tartan Titans team. So. Very well coached. Mark Klingsborn is the coach of the Tartan Titans. For the Orioles, it's Arsenio Richardson. And Arsenio getting his first win as the boys varsity coach last game. So that was great to see.
Yeah, it should be interesting to see how they respond. Sometimes there's that letdown, Bruce, after a huge win like that. We also need to note, Micah Curtis is a big scorer, but he's not going to score 45 every game. And the other thing you have to note is they did also allow 82 points last week, so they might need to work on tightening up the defense a little bit as well if they want to get another victory over what is a very well-coached, well-balanced, tough Tartan team.
Yeah, it should be a fast-paced game, I think, in this game. I think both teams will run with the basketball, and St. Louis Park doesn't necessarily have as much of a height advantage. I think they had a little bit more in the Minnehaha Academy game, so you see two guys 6'5" and 6'7" here at the face-off or jump ball, and tipped out of bounds. It'll be
should be Tartan ball.
Yep, Titans ball.
Yep. Curtis just hit it a little too hard. And it seems like both teams like to run, so that can make for an exciting game. We'll see if we get a lot of transition points tonight.
Inbound to Banks. Carried by Margolis. Tipped by the Orioles, so they come away with the turnover. There's Akindele. He's got the basketball. Trying to drive down the lane. Still in the lane. Backing his way in. Now out top. Margolis puts it up for 3 off the iron. Good rebound by Curtis. Throws it back out. Ellis couldn't get his handle on it.
Yeah, not the wisest pass by Curtis there. It was a little loose and slow, and Tartans went in and got it.
Jump shot. Short off the iron. Orioles break. Marley from the top of the key puts it in. I like that one. That was just a quick stop and pop for Marley, and he puts a 3.
Love a good stop and pop like that in transition.
A lot of pressure defensively by the Orioles creates another turnover, and we get a foul because of that, and that's going to be on number 10. That's Josiah Gates, his first team foul. 3-0 Orioles lead.
Here we see the Marley Curtis 3. Really nice shot.
Margolis. This is Ellis. Oh, he got pushed as he was trying to get to the basket.
I didn't see. Who was that foul on?
We'll get it up on the scoreboard here in a second. Maybe not. Again, the Orioles Orioles had some struggles from the free throw line their last game.
Yeah, it didn't hurt them then, but anytime you're playing a close game, you're going to need them.
Varielis with the second one is good. 3-0 Orioles lead. 4-0. Look to be playing a man-to-man defense here as Tartan works it inside, and a great play and a finish by Barrett.
Very nice. Good ball movement, found the open man down low. Good footwork to lay it right in.
That was another 3 by Marley. And the Orioles pick up their first foul, which will prompt a substitution for the Orioles.
Looked like maybe Akindelli on the foul. He's coming out.
Is that Odins? Looks like Charlie Odins coming into the game. Drive along the baseline, blocked, and we're going to get a foul.
Yeah, and Odin's just kind of let him come in. And I'm not sure where the foul was there.
Micah wanted the block, but
it looked like a clean block to me, but
I think it was on Odin's.
Oh, it was. Okay.
Yeah, it was on Odin's from behind, so
I see.
May have shoved him along the baseline. Just got a little body on.
It looked like he tried to close him up on the outside and just kind of let him come in on the inside, and then it's behind him and fouls him.
Cedric Banks at the free throw line made the first one. We're knotted up at 4. Margolis from 3, short. Put back by Marley and put back by Micah is in. We call them the M&M boys?
Maybe we could.
Oh, that's a great play by Javert Ellis.
Yes. Nice steal.
Ellis,
he wants the hoop.
Yeah, he wants to take it all the way in, and it was good defensive play. There was no foul call. It's just along the baseline, I think. Stepped on the baseline.
Yeah, it was a very clein block. I would have been surprised if they called a foul there.
And now Rashad Kimber comes into the game. Rashad had a really good game this last game. Put up 23 points. Oh, and that's passed back to Kimber, but off of his hand. You see when both teams try and push the ball really fast, it creates turnovers.
Yep.
That's a charge.
And they got it.
Odins did a great job holding his ground defensively there.
Yep, let's take a look. Oh, yeah, just got right in there. Covered up, stayed set.
Foul number 2 on Gates.
He's going to have to be careful. It's we're only 3 minutes in. 4 minutes in. 3 minutes in. I can't do math.
Just make sure when you're subbing you put that down. Curtis. So Marley with his 5th point of the game.
Orioles playing a little 2-2 press here. It's making things difficult for Tartan, but they penetrated through that.
Yeah, nice pass and a good finish by Bennett. We get travel or a foul before the
I heard travel.
Yeah, Kimber just taking it hard to the basket and draws the foul. So.
Oof, tough shot.
Quickly back down on the other side. Here's a three put up. Not good. Rebound by the Orioles. Quick outlet pass from Marley.
Mismatch.
Nice sidestep. Oh, Marley tried to put it back in. Odens gets blocked. And now another foul called.
Is that on Gates?
It's on number 10.
That's his third.
And we're going to see Ja'Kai Richmond coming into the game.
Mm-hmm. Guy's got to take him out here. And on that play, Micah Curtis went for the dunk instead of just plopping it right in, and just couldn't quite get there.
Missed free throw for the Orioles. What I do like is that the Orioles are taking it to the basket, and what that's done already early in the game has created 5 fouls against the Titans. So.
And 3 on one of their starters alone. So he's in real trouble.
Gordon's 1 of 2. Orioles back up by 2, 8-6. And it's thrown away.
Yep, nice defense on the part of Javaris Ellis there. I think he got a hand on it, closed that passing lane. He's sort of the safety back there once they penetrate through. He's got to protect the basket, and he did really well there to do so. Maybe he didn't get a hand on it.
Curtis spinning along the baseline, and I think he did step on the baseline.
Yep, he did.
Orioles still with that trap at half court. Here's a 3. That's good. Nice shot that time by number 11, Demetrius Weems. And we're tied at 9. 3 off the mark.
Way off the mark.
Yeah. There's another 3 on the other end, in and out. Up over the back, get another foul called against the Titans. Orioles had the inside position on the rebound.
Here's the 3 by the Tartans. That's a big 3 for them. Their points they've had to work hard and to get that one to tie it up.
A different announcer today, so we're not hearing any of the foul calls, who they're called on. So we'll try and get updated on how many fouls players have here. Kimber, short. Here comes the Titans. Wilson off for Banks. Banks takes it down the lane. Has an opening. Just got under a little too far that time.
Yeah, it was a nice drive. He just wasn't in the right spot. That's going to be a carry.
Yeah, Kimber struggling a little bit with the ball that time.
Yep. Both teams are, not finding buckets easy today, Bruce.
No, and they're going at a pace. Maybe we just need to slow it down a little bit and get under control. Almost stolen away. That shot was too long by Weems. Curtis takes it to the basket.
Wow.
One thing you see what Micah does that time is he's sort of almost like a scoop shot just to make sure that the defender doesn't block the shot.
Yep.
There's a long 3 is good.
That's the 8th grader, Kevin Wilson. He's been wanting that shot, and he got that one. Drills it. It's a good shot to take, too.
Yeah, look
Wide
how
open.
far out. Look how far
that,
he is. That's almost an NBA 3.
When I was in 8th grade to make that, I'd have to throw it overhand with one arm.
And when you look at where he shot it from, 2 or 3 more steps back, you're at half court. So and when you're playing in these smaller gyms, so. St. Louis Park has played well. They just have been turning the ball over. It seemed like they dominated, but they're losing on the scoreboard right now, 12-11.
Yeah, partly attributed to a couple of three-point shots by Tartan, so you're going to have to watch for that. It looks like they can shoot out there. They like to shoot out there.
You know,
And they've just been a little bit sloppy on the offense, and I think I'm with you, Bruce. It might be good for them to just slow it down a tick.
the Orioles lost by 10 against Armstrong, and the Titans beat Armstrong by 11. So that's the only indication we have so far of same teams that they played against. Nice pass.
Beautiful pass by Akindele. To hit, was that Micah Curtis?
Yes.
That's going to be a foul on Marley. You kind of pick him in the hands. Yeah, see, look at that. Butte just finds him. It's tempting, to take that shot out for Akindele, but he found Micah Curtis, found his man, and got him the ball.
Trying to work it inside, and now out for another three. That was short. Micah's got the rebound. Here come the Orioles trying to take the lead. They do have the lead. They're up 13-12, and there's a foul inside. Orioles will go to the free throw line here. And that's Dosher.
That was a nice pass to Dosher, and then he just kind of does a little pump fake, goes up strong, and draws the contact, and that's what you want to do.
Jaden McMahon in the game right now for the Titans. Free throw's good. It's been a while for you and I since we've seen 2 straight free throws on the Orioles.
Yep.
Three-point St. Louis Park lead. There's another long one from outside. That was close.
Yep.
But he loves to chuck it up. Orioles.
Unbelievable how Micah Curtis managed to get to that ball. It looked like it was going out of bounds.
Yeah, spin moving. You see the height advantage that he has. He wanted a foul called there.
Yep. Well, it looked like Marley got fouled, and that's partly why he lost it. But it wasn't called.
From outside, missed shot, and the Orioles get the rebound. Good save. Marley to Micah.
Micah's got to be careful here. He's getting a little chippy.
And a foul. Foul number 8 for the Titans, and Kimber's going to go to the free throw line.
And that was on Cedric Banks. This is looking like one of those games, Bruce, where you're going to need those free throws.
I'm wondering if Banks has a couple fouls. We don't have a total on him, but they're taking him out of the game. So.
He must. Yeah, we're having a hard time figuring out who the fouls are on because we can't see the refs call the numbers, and they're not calling it out.
So Borze comes into the game. Second free throw miss. 6-point lead for the Orioles, their biggest lead so far in this game. 10:23 remaining in the first half. Great find underneath.
Yep, really nice eyes. Good, well-run play for an easy bucket.
And that's Richmond. Marley for 3. Doesn't go. Oh, the Orioles almost got the rebound that time.
Well,
Akindele, and left-handed layup, not good, but 3 Tartans were there for the rebound, and this follow-up not good. Orioles get the basketball.
And I think Marley Curtis got away with a foul there.
There's a 3 by Kimber, doesn't go. Out of bounds. Titan, well.
On that play down there, Marley Curtis lost position, didn't have the right angle. Oh, here's the easy bucket.
We're getting a lot of, the coach is shouting out a lot of stuff, and let's see where the call is here.
Looks like it's going to be on a drawer.
No, it was on the Orioles.
Oh, it was.
Daly, I think, picked up the foul there.
Yep.
I don't
you're
think
right.
the referee wanted to call the charge. I don't think with Coach Klingsborn the way he's been really on the officials early.
Well,
And there's a big disparity in fouls right now.
There is.
Before.
And especially when you get one of your starters with 3 in the first couple of minutes.
Rebound by the Orioles. That almost looked like it could have been a foul.
Well, I think it was his own man. That's a charge.
Blocked.
And Marley Curtis wanted a foul on the other end, but I think it was Javaris Ellis that was the one that hit him.
Let's take a look again. Yeah, it's really a tough call there. Could have gone either way. Orioles almost just trying to force the action a little too much.
Mm-hmm.
But they're drawing the fouls and it's working.
They are, yeah.
I mean, the Orioles have put themselves with 9:15 to go into the double bonus, so they'll be shooting 2 anytime they get fouled.
Yep.
I mean, that's very early to be in the double
And
bonus.
in the way the Tartans play, kind of an aggressive defense, it's going to be tough for them.
Pair of free throws for Marley. Pressure by the Orioles. Double team. Tartans have to get it across the line, and they do.
Oh my.
Foul will be called on the Orioles. Kimber.
Yep. He was moving. Got him with the body. That's a good call. He didn't like it, but
Yeah, I think if he had just kept his feet still that time instead of pushing,
Yep.
coming off of his feet and sort of leaning backwards there.
and then in doing so, his body impeded the shot. So Micah Curtis coming back in the game.
Second miss, and there's another foul on the Orioles. And that's just not boxing out.
Yep.
It was really a good job by the Titans penetrating in to get the rebound.
Is it just me, Bruce, or does the Tartan coach have some Chuck Daly vibes?
A little bit. Just noticing on the sideline, Marley looks like he may have gotten injured a little bit on his lip.
Oh, yeah.
Got some.
He's tapping. It looks like he got a little bloody lip. I missed what happened here. We're going to have a lot of catching up to do at halftime on fouls.
6 fouls now for the Orioles. So 1 more, and the Titans in the bonus. Shot clock at 5-4. There's a 3 put up, in and out. Ellis looks down court. Double dribble.
Double dribble. Don't want to do that.
Yeah, that's a foul that, I mean, a turnover that really is a tough one because it was just no one really caused that except for himself. So
He's had a little bit of trouble with the ball today. Rickard in the game now.
another long 3, and this one's good.
The kid can shoot, Bruce.
Yeah, he can. That's Wilson's second 3. Curtis little strong. Rebound by Odins, and they're going to call it jump ball.
That's a great effort on the part of Odins. He just kind of came in, was not in position for the rebound, and was able to get in there. And here's the three. Just beautiful. By the 8th grader, Kevin Wilson.
Titans have closed the gap to 2.
Yep. Referees discussing something here. Both teams, I think, accepting the rest. They've all been playing pretty hard. We're seeing a lot of hands on the hips, hands on the knees right now.
Curtis and Powell. I think that's on Weems. So Micah to the free throw line for his first time. He's got 8 points so far in the game.
9.
Yeah, Micah Curtis raised his points per game average from about 13 to 20 after his 45-point game.
That'll do it this early in the season.
A 4-point Oriole lead. See if they try and get Wilson from outside again. Oh, nice jump shot that time by number 4. That's Borsay.
Really nice jumper. Good spot to take it, squared up.
Kimber to the basket and 1.
Wow, that's a tough shot. He was not quite at the right angle, gets hit, and somehow manages to bank it through. If you take a look here, that's just a tough spot, but well done by Kimber.
He's 2 for 3 from the free throw line. He has 4 points in the game. 25-20. Pride at number 3 is in the game. Well, you saw the shot that was missed by Wilson. He ended up like following it up quickly. He knew he didn't have that one. Margolis can't get it to go. Oh, and the Orioles had the numbers underneath.
Yep. Margolis going for the 3. He had a big one late in the game on Friday. Kind of sealed it.
So Marley Curtis will be at the free throw line, shooting 2.
Short.
They're 3 for 4 from the line, missing that one. 26-20. And the Titans. Wilson has had a lot of shots in this game. He's hit a couple threes, but he likes to put the ball up. He likes to get it in his hands. Good perimeter defense by the Orioles, but here's a 3. Little strong, follow up. Oh, another miss along the baseline. It goes out of bounds. So a couple great opportunities by Borsay that time, but he just couldn't convert.
Yeah, really good defense on the part of the Orioles, making them move the ball around. They got a couple of looks, but they couldn't bring it down. And then it looked like it got a little bit blocked on that last shot.
Margolis, Dosher for 3. Oh, that's just off the backside of the iron, and We have an away from the.
Not sure
Ball
what the
foul
call
or-
was.
Or was the shot clock not reset? That could possibly have been it. First year of the shot clock, and we've seen just a few times where they've malfunctioned operating it.
That's a new thing that everybody's got to get used to.
Three.
It's a big shot by Richmond.
Richmond with 5 in the game, 26-23.
Orioles had a chance to go up by 8 in that previous possession. Instead, they're only up by 3. There's a little 5-point swing there.
They've gone on a little bit of a drought. Most of their points, a lot of their points in this game have come from the free throw line.
Yep. Which is good. A nice change from what we've seen, where they've struggled from the line. Today, they're doing better.
Dosha was guarded a little too tightly by number 2 Green. JC picks up the foul. So Dosha will go back to the free throw line where he is 2 for 2.
It'll be interesting to see exactly where we're at foul-wise. It just feels like the Tartans have to be in some pretty deep trouble around it. With one of their starters already having 3, he came out with like 4 minutes into the game and hasn't been back in.
Well, one of the positive notes for the St. Louis Park team is that there's a number of juniors that are playing right now. I mean, so it's mostly juniors that are in the Oriole lineup. The starting lineup is all really juniors, which could bode well for them next year.
Yes, absolutely.
Can't think of next year yet, though. Here's Micah from
Nice.
3. Does it all, inside and outside, and at the free throw line. 13 so far for Micah in this game. And another 3.
Oh, that looked good.
Yeah. Dosher. Kimber. This is Kimber, looks to penetrate. Got into the lane, just a little too strong on the shot.
Yeah, it looked good. He squared up. That's going to be off.
Yeah. That's Wilson. He just likes to put it up.
Oh, looked like a foul on Wilson, but got away with one. Man,
Travel.
traveled.
They have already struggled a little bit in this game so far.
Yeah. He looks frustrated. It's been an interesting game. It's kind of hard to make of what it is. It's a little sloppy, but also some just very aggressive defense, and both teams playing really hard.
8-point Oriole lead.
Just feels like nobody's quite found any kind of rhythm.
Huck and Daly knocked that one out of bounds. Wilson. Good still. Marley looks behind him, and he's going to put it down.
There it is. He thought about hanging up there a little longer, Bruce, and then he thought better of it.
He took the look behind him
He
just
did.
to see how close.
He's like, oh, I better let go. Always gets the crowd into it.
Orioles by 10, their biggest lead. And their defense is causing some problems, but we get a foul.
It's going to be a foul on Rickard.
So Rickard's first, and this is going to send number number 4. That's Borsay to the line. 3:22 remaining here in the first half. Orioles by 10. Borsay hits the front end of the 1-1. I like this. We got new graphics. We got the look at bonus under
Double
there,
bonus.
a double bonus.
How about that crew we have?
Good job, Leah.
They're always improving.
Oh, it was a great drive to the basket by Ricker. Just couldn't get it to go.
Yep, came in a little strong and a little high.
Look, Orioles making the Titans work for their points.
They sure are.
Here's a mismatch. Pass it back out. Here's a 3. In and out. A lot of in and outs.
Yeah, and the Tartans kind of gave up on it. They left the lane and made the rebound easy for the Orioles, and look at that.
Yeah, nice bounce for the Orioles. Kimber. Orioles had 36 at half their last game. They've got 36 now. 2 minutes, 26 seconds and a half. That was
Nice.
a nice drive, yeah. Orioles gave the baseline to Borsay and he took it.
He did. Laid it in really nicely.
There's an opening for Rickard, and he was put.
Oh,
And the basket and one.
and one. Wow. So Rickard comes in on his strong side before and can't drop it, and here at a really tough shot on his weak side, managed to lay it in and get the and one.
Well, Wilson will take a seat.
And he hits it.
3 points in the game for Josh. 39-27. 12-point Oriole lead. Almost looked like a travel there, Paul.
Yep.
And again, Wilson's out of the game, so we'll see if points are going to have to come from inside. Oh, that was a chucker.
Yeah. Just kind of heaved it. Boy, this Tartan team
Oh, look
hustles.
at this.
Wow.
They did a great job to save that
Wow.
possession. Orioles-
Whispers of Sweet Georgia Brown.
Oh,
Oh,
tip.
my.
Here's a battle. It's almost like a jump ball on the court.
That's going to be Park ball. And I thought J.C. Green should have just let that one go. I'm pretty sure it was on Park, but he tried to grab it and just couldn't hang on. And now it's Park ball, up 12 points with a minute to go in the first half.
Ellis. Foul on the Titans again. And I think, that's what Coach Klingsborn's going to have to really tell his players is you're going to have to really get more in position with your feet and not your hands because they're reaching in quite a bit.
Yep, and yeah, and they've had a lot of fouls here. I believe that one was on J.C. Green. Boris Ellis drills it.
$14 points from the free throw line for the Orioles so far in this game. Let's have 15. That's a lot of free throws for the Orioles in a half.
The difference in the game.
Under a minute. Oh, wide open. Good look.
We've seen that play before. They've had that a couple of times with a wide open man down there, an easy bucket.
Oh. That was Micah.
I think he was looking for a foul there and he didn't get one.
Lead at 12. 34 seconds. Another pass inside, a block by Ellis.
They're calling a foul.
Oh.
Aye, aye, aye.
Look at Coach Richardson here. Let's take a look. Oh, all ball.
I don't know about that. That's rough. And was that on Ellis?
I think it was.
Ugh.
So now 29 seconds. See if what I'd like to see the Orioles do is just try and hold for one here, but
I don't think they have that kind of patience, Bruce. Kimber wisely just kind of slowing it down here. I think that's the right thing. Yep. Looks like they will be just playing for the last shot.
Watch out from behind. Oh, I took it too early. Yep. Oh, no, it wasn't early. Your head was in the way. I didn't see
Oh,
it.
sorry. My big old melons in the play-by-play guy's way.
Well, that's a really good half for the St. Louis Park Orioles. I mean,
Yeah.
they just really seem to be the dominating team, and we saw the Tartans with a little bit of a lead, just sort of 5 or 6 minutes into the game after the Orioles had taken an early lead. But then after that, it was really all Orioles, and the Tartans really scrapping just to try and get back in. And you know, I'll have to go over and take a look at the foul situation, but.
Yep.
That's the big concern right now for the Tartans, is to keep their players out of foul trouble in the second half.
Yep, they're gonna have to put Gates back in there at some point. He's got 3 fouls. He's been out for the majority of this game, and yeah, the foul trouble I think is a big part of it. But I will say this: as much as the Park is kind of dominated, it felt like both teams were really uneven. So it'll be interesting to see what the coaches do at halftime and see if they can kind of clean some things up and give their players something to work on to smooth out both teams on both sides of the ball. Just seemed to me a little disjointed, and so
well,
we could be in for a very different kind of second half.
You know, I agree. Out of all that, we saw a lot of turnovers, but we also saw a lot of shots that rimmed in and out. And so for the Tartans, that you know, if they can get those shots to fall, they can easily get back in this ball game too.
That's absolutely right. And sometimes that's just the way it is. Just nothing falls. You're taking good shots, and they're just not falling.
But again, once they do start falling, it gets contagious,
Yep.
and they start falling. So be interesting to see how the second half goes.
Yep.
And the way you can do that is stay with us.
Yes.
On behalf of Paul Bodwin, I'm
Don't
Bruce
go
Overend.
anywhere.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be back.
While serving in Iraq, our vehicle was hit, and it was bad. Back home, I had to learn to live with the scars, both visible and invisible. Having someone on your side means everything.
DAV helps veterans like LaToya get the benefits they've earned. They help more than 1 million veterans every year.
My victory is overcoming my wounds so I can help other veterans.
Support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
Bruce Homer along with Paul Bodwin. We're back here for the second half. 41-30 our score as St. Louis Park leads. Scoring in that half, Micah Curtis led the Orioles in scoring with 13. We had Marley Curtis with 10. Rashad Kimber with 7. Javari Ellis and Josh Rickard had 3. Dosher 4. And Odins had 1. For the Titans, it's Borsay and Wilson with 6. Barrett and Weems with 4. We had Richmond with 5, and then a pair for Banks and McMahon, and 1 for J.C. Green. Paul, you want to go over fouls? Because that could be the key here in the second half. With
Well, yeah, I think they're about to get started, but particularly for Tartan, they got a lot of fouls. They got Gates and oh, we're getting going. Never mind. Gates has 3, and
Just some people in foul trouble, yeah.
Yep. J.C. Green also has 3.
And Gates is in here to start the second half. A 3 missing everything. Orioles get the ball here.
Now, back in my day, the crowd would be shouting air ball right now, Bruce.
Interesting, Kimber getting the start here in the second half. He did not start the game.
He's had a nice game.
Drive to the basket for Ellis. And the foul.
That's got to feel good for Ellis. He's had kind of a frustrating first half with a, I think he had a travel, a double dribble. For whatever reason, Coach Richardson didn't seem to like it, but he's sitting here with an and 1.
Again, I missed who the foul was called.
I did too.
Well, it looked like Marley had good position. It looked like he was fouled from behind. Titans trail by 13. Be interesting to see what adjustments Klingsport has made here in the second half.
Oh, nice defense.
Ellis knocked out of bounds.
It's going to be Tartan ball. So nice defense on Ellis to get that, but then again, solid defense the other way.
In and out, and a great rebound. Boy, it looked like a push again.
It sure did.
Let him play a little bit more here. And
Yeah.
Result is Wings making the shot. And Kimber with the 3.
That was pretty.
Banks. Wilson inside. Gates back out. Wilson. Oh, and Micah had the rebound for a second and lost it off of his hands.
He did. It looked like he got bumped a little bit from behind, but a good no call. I think that caused him to stumble out of bounds. And here's that weird play of the ball bouncing off somebody's head and
oh, they're calling a foul.
huh. Looks like they called the foul on Marley Curtis.
And a 3 put up and in by Cedric Banks, his first 3 of the game. So we're at single-digit lead now. Or maybe not. 46-35, 11-point lead. It's that math.
Oh,
That math problem again, Paul.
yeah. Darn math.
Oh, and the Titans going in. Orioles may need a timeout here in a second.
Yeah, they're looking a little disjointed.
Nine-point lead for the Orioles. And we're going to foul on the Orioles.
Oh, my.
That's Micah's second foul.
Oh.
Great cut to the basket and stepping on the baseline. So fortunate for the Orioles to get the basketball back again here. It's been moved to the basket and Curtis.
Just seems like more often than not when Micah Curtis is in that position, he's either going to drop it or get a foul or both.
Well, I like that too. Right after that basket, Coach Richardson calling a timeout because the Orioles were starting to struggle a little bit defensively, and I think he wants to talk things over a little bit. I think he's been able to sort of see some of the adjustments that the Titans made at halftime, and now has the ability to go over that with his team. Coming up for the St. Louis Park Orioles, they've got a tough one on the 21st. That'll be at Holy Family. Then they've got Prescott and Fridley. Well, 3 games at home, Prescott, Fridley, and Washburn. Then they go on the road for some tough ones against Chaska, Benilde St. Margaret's, New Prague. Close out January with Chanhassen and Jefferson.
Hey, there we are. We made it on TV.
We did. There's our camera guy down there. St. Louis Park Orioles 1-5, looking for their 2nd win of the year. So they're gonna have to stop a tough Tartan team. Oh, and I don't know how that missed the layup.
Yeah.
It was fortunate for the Orioles. Marley. And he draws a foul.
Yeah, and that's
Wilson.
Wilson, yeah. A little bit outsized there.
3rd foul for Wilson. Marley doing a great job from the free throw line, hitting all his free throws. Now 5 for 6 from the line. And there's a 3 for Gates. Rebound by Curtis. Margolis, good job by Marley. Cross court, drive along the baseline. Kimber.
That's a nice move by Kimber. He got the pass out there, and the defender was rushing in, so he just scooted right by him.
Gates on the other end, too strong. Put back, too strong. That's a good chance for Barrett. Saved by the Orioles, and here comes the Titans. They've got numbers, but not Margolis. He's got players wide open.
Oh.
And Curtis over the rim for the basket.
Yep. Another one of those situations where he wisely just puts it in, realizes I don't have the position here to dunk this.
And I like that.
I do too. Be smart.
There's certain times to be showy and certain times to just make sure you protect the basketball and get the sure thing. And in a tight game and a game that you need to win, that's what you need to do. So.
Yep. And they're up by 13 points, but you're right in calling this a tight game. It feels tight, and it is, and the 13 points can disappear real quickly if you're not careful against this Tartan team.
This is sort of where the Orioles took off their last game. They just they scored 36 in the first half and ended up with 102. Just went wild in the second half. And part of that you can attribute to some really tough games in the early part of the schedule, playing Hopkins and Park Center and teams like that, and then also getting into good shape. And I think that's what the Orioles they play hard. And there's a foul. And that will be non-continuation, so on the floor.
I missed who that was on.
Banks has it tipped by Curtis. And a foul on the Orioles. Curtis did a good job getting his partial block on that off the front of the iron and then just undercutting the player.
Josh Ricker just kind of getting him with his body underneath.
Non-shooting foul, but third team foul against the Orioles. Good job by the Orioles protecting the pass underneath the basket. They can take it out. There's a underneath.
Oh,
And again, another missed layup. They've had a number of those, and that was a Borse. Curtis, he goes down hard.
Looks like that was on Barrett.
Looks like he had 1-2, but I couldn't tell.
Couldn't tell if I thought it was a 3 and a 1.
Yeah, 31.
And then I talk over the announcer telling us who it was. So that puts Barrett with 3 fouls as well.
Curtis with 15 points in the game. They're going to take Curtis out, Micah, and bring in Dosher. Point lead, the biggest lead for the Orioles.
Oh,
nice cut to the basket and foul called on Dosher, I believe.
And the Tartan Titans have a nice scheme by getting the ball, just kind of sneaking it down low, which we've seen quite a bit of today. And that one,
Marley picked up the foul.
He picks up the foul on it.
Demetrius Weems, 6'4", senior.
And hits them both.
Pair of free throws, 55-39. Rickard into the front court. Takes it down the lane, looking for someone to pass it to.
He's in trouble.
Yeah, gets it to Dosher. Has to grab it with one hand on his right hand and being held underneath. And we're going to get a foul called.
That's going to be on number 1, Cedric Banks. That's his third. He got him on the arm. And
yeah, so this is where, Coach Klingspor is going to have to just juggle players in and out who are sitting in foul trouble. And you can see Banks upset with himself. No one to pass it to, right into the hands of the Titans player. And we get a foul on the Orioles. Ellis.
Demetrius Weems has some really nice moves. Good footwork, good balance.
I agree, Paul. He gets down the court really quick.
Yep.
Weems now 3 for 5.
And some of these fouls on the on Tartan, when there's just both of those Curtis boys, when they're down low, it's just tough. They're tough to defend down there. Hits that one.
15-point game. That was Kimber taking it all the way to the basket, missing. And again, their Orioles not getting back good. Another missed shot by Borse.
Oh, my.
Pickpocket. Floater, not good. Out of bounds and against off of the Titans.
That's going to be a foul on Elijah Barrett over the back.
I think they just called it out of bounds.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Wow. It just looked like he was all over him.
Nice pass.
Ooh.
There's the ball.
I was like, they don't call that one. That was some good defense on the part of Tartan there, and then Ellis very nicely adjusted and then went for the other side and then picks up the foul.
And they're getting it down low, and that's the key there. I think Vari looks a bit more in control here in the second half.
Yep.
And you like to see that from a player that just struggled a little bit in the first half, but he made a nice play there, too.
Deal.
Nice.
Oh. What were you saying, Bruce?
He is back. Jabari, you are back.
Yeah, he had a frustrating first half, but he has really come alive in the second half here.
Travel.
Travel.
That's good defense by Kimber, moving his feet. Here's the nice steal by Vari Ellis. Yep. And he just flies for the dunk. That's impressive.
Very impressive. I didn't think he was going to make it, but and the Orioles with a chance to go up by 21 here. Really taking control of this game.
Now they put up a three. That's too long. Odin's, but the ball already out of bounds.
Orioles no longer playing that press they played a lot of in the first half.
Wilson. Watch for Wilson to get outside for a three if they do. Oh, there's a block.
Yep. Oh, they called a foul.
Yeah, they did. And I think Marley's now getting in foul trouble. I think that's 3 or 4.
I think it might be 3. Boy, I don't understand how that's a foul.
Maybe the body.
That's a tough call.
Green with the free throw. Marley will take a seat on the bench and Dosher into the game.
And Coach Richardson's talking to the ref about that call. He didn't like it either.
Couple of made free throws by Green. 17-point game. Kimber. Nice pass.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah, that was all Kimber, but Odin's finished, but it was a great, great play by, it doesn't always show up in the scorebook, but great play by Kimber.
Yeah, it looked like he was going up strong for the shot and then did the right thing and just dropped it into Odin's hands and he laid it right in.
Yeah, he had the defender coming his way, knew that Odin's was going to be open and was able to get it open.
You like to see when your team's playing smart basketball like that.
Oh, nice job by Jabari.
Yep. Orioles are making it really tough for Tartan to inbound down low.
Gates looks inside. There's a three. Not good. And, that was a rebound by Curtis, and they're going to call the foul.
Yeah, that's going to be his 4th. So Green's going to have to come out of this game. Do I have that right? Maybe not. Huh. I've got 4 for him. What do you have?
I think it's 4, but they may be keeping him in here.
Yeah. We're getting into crunch time.
Second half, yeah.
just lost it.
Coach Richardson doesn't like those unforced errors.
No, nobody does. Don't help him out, right?
Time for Wilson to pop one from outside,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Well, I wonder if maybe coach told him to slow down. Well, there it is.
Yep. Oh.
That was a wide open shot. It was a good shot to take. It just didn't fall.
Right now, the Titans doing a good job getting the rebounds, and that was just a great effort by Barrett.
Be interesting to see how Wilson develops over time.
Owens is fouled. Orioles in the bonus.
There's that.
Is that Gates' fourth or fifth?
The foul on Gates, I think it's his fourth.
Owens hitting the front end of that 1-and-1.
Orioles, you know, the free throw shooting has been a little bit of their Achilles heel this season until today. It's actually a big reason for the big lead here. They've been pretty good from the line today, and they've had a lot of opportunity.
Couple of free throws for Charlie.
Charlie will come out. Margola's back in the game.
I like what Richardson's doing. He's really playing a number of players, keeping players fresh in this game.
Well, and keep in mind, Park has maintained this lead for several minutes without Micah Curtis on the floor.
Micah called for the foul.
Or sorry, not Micah, Marley Curtis.
Marley, yep. And right now the Titans.
It's hard to say.
Tartan Titans are they are in the bonus. So. Barrett misses the front end, and Curtis got up high for the rebound. Micah, spin move to the basket.
Oh my.
Puts it in.
Good no call. And a beautiful shot. Big mismatch there.
Yeah, Barrett on the other end. Again, when you have Curtis was down on one side and we got an injured player.
Margolis looks hurt.
Stoppage.
Yeah, we need to get trainers out there. Can't tell if it's a cramp. Well, he's getting up. Not sure what happened. Looks like he'll be all right.
Yeah, good to see him. We'll see if we can catch what happened here.
Huh. Looked like a no contact thing. Maybe something just gave out on him or cramped up on him. Oh dear.
Look out. Oh.
Ooh.
Ellis took it hard to the basket. No, just couldn't get it to go.
Couldn't get it to crawl down. Margolis on the bench looks to be all right.
Odins will replace Ellis. So 65-46, Orioles still holding on to their lead.
Marley Curtis back in the game.
Cut to the basket, was deflected.
Uh-oh.
Look out. Oh,
My goodness.
left-handed.
Wow. Timeout Orioles.
Well, 20 points in the game for Micah.
He sure is fun to
Yeah.
watch.
gets high up in the air. And
They
put
got
that
him.
one.
They got him for another year.
Hopefully, right?
Turns out he does a really nice interview too.
He does. That was fun. That was really fun.
Yeah.
And here's St. Louis Park trying to inch their way up in the Metro West Conference. Benilde St. Although again, this is probably not a non-conference game here. So, but Benilde St. Margaret's having a good year, 3-1 in the conference. Also, Orono is a really tough team. I think that will be really a good game. I think towards the end of the year, I think we do have Orono Benilde St. Margaret's contest that we'll be covering. But should be a fun season here shaping out. I think the Orioles have improved a lot.
They sure have.
You know.
Well, they're getting used to a new coach too, and that takes some time. And I think they're starting to get to know each other a little better and get a feel for what, coach is getting a feel for what they can do. They're getting a feel for what he wants. Things seem to be gelling these last two games.
Yeah, I think we've seen really some great play from Marley, Micah, but also, Kimber.
Yep.
Ellis has had stretches here where he's done really well. You may not see it on the scoreboard, but Margolis is a good player that comes in, and even Dosher tonight has put in some good minutes. So. Another missed shot. A good contest by the Orioles. Marley for 3. Yeah, he loved that one. 17 in the game for Marley.
Marley's wisely playing a loose defense. Doesn't want to pick up that fourth foul.
I don't know if you saw that, but Odin's with the block out on the missed shot, but he did a great job for his size blocking him out.
He did.
Marley
got his body right in there to keep him from getting it.
Marley's feeling it. Orioles have 70 on the board, still 7:41 to go. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Curtis can get it to go. They have numbers.
Yep.
And the finish.
And they took advantage. Really nicely done in transition.
A lob for Curtis.
Yep. Just didn't get that one quite timed right. Here's a transition basket for Tartan. Really nice bounce pass and look, and fed him too. He didn't get it right to him. He threw him to where he would be. It's like leading a receiver.
22-point game. A lot of their shots are coming in from underneath the basket, and again, just missing,
not falling.
Not falling, not converting, and Orioles trying to contest and maybe forcing them to hurry up those shots a little bit, but they've gotten really the higher percentage shots that they normally want.
Yep, that's absolutely right, Bruce. And sometimes it looks like it really is. They're just not going down for some reason. I was gonna say, the Orioles here have a big lead, but it's not come easy.
Good bounce.
Shooter's touch. Yep. Of course, Micah did that.
Nice smile. Back to full court press.
Tyrell Pride in the game for Tartan. I think that's his first time in.
Wilson out. Here's a 3. Short.
Ball. Good shot to take. Oh, he overshot him.
Micah trying to get it over to Marley.
Marley's yelling at his brother. What are you doing?
Things you can do in a more one-sided game that you maybe not normally
Yeah.
would do. Done a good job, like really controlling the perimeter, not allowing those longer shots.
Really nice shot there by Borsay. Good stroke, good look, squared up. Found some net.
Micah trying to get the rebound to go.
So we got 6 minutes left, a 21-point lead. We'll see, you know, this is where Tartan's gonna really have to start significantly chipping into this lead. Nope.
Wilson, oh,
Did he get fouled? So there's a shot by Borsay.
Orioles number 5, John Rickard.
Ricker picking it up. Is this a 3-shot foul or
I
is it?
believe so. Wilson, the 8th grader. Showing today he's very skilled, and it's going to be interesting to see if those skills and his basketball intelligence improves over time, and then, you know, gets, as his body develops.
Well, he's done better from 3 than he is on the free throw line.
But this kid could be a really good player
Yes.
in a few years, so it'll be interesting to see where he ends up.
Hit a couple threes early in the first half and looked like he just had the range, and then he started coming up a little bit short.
Yeah,
And
he missed all 3 of those. Oh no!
put back. Well, Marley left it for Micah to get the basket.
Uh-oh.
Marley.
That's going to be his 4th. Looks like we'll see Dosher coming in for Marley here. Yep. Coach Richardson giving Marley a little bit of instruction on how to play defense in that situation on the bench. Marley looks a little frustrated.
Six points in the game for Richmond. Misses a second free throw.
Uh-oh. That's going to be a foul on Dosher.
See, legal screen or... Again, in and out. Long pass.
Nope.
Good defense that time.
Yeah, good defense. Micah
By
Curtis
Pride.
called for the pass and he gave it to him, but he really not an advisable pass in that situation, and Micah knows it.
Micah, second chance off the rim.
Be careful, Micah. Don't pick up your 4th.
Royals got to get back, and they do.
Nice.
Dosher.
Rickard with some really good defense there. He's a solid defender.
Margolis, good move.
Yep. Really nice crossover.
Rickard. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Was tipped.
It's over and back, I believe.
Yeah, I guess they didn't say it was tipped, so turnover for the Orioles.
Yeah, and I don't think it was tipped. He just lost it. Here we got a couple young ones.
In the Bob Euchre section.
That proverbial front row.
Richmond.
Nice shot by Richmond.
Gosher,
Oh,
good
clean
block. And Curtis is fouled.
Yeah, good clean block, but then Curtis was there to pick it up. Here's the three.
I think J.C. Green's out of the game here now.
Oh, oh yeah.
Nope.
That-
Nope.
no.
They've called one on someone else, so he didn't catch. So.
Yep.
Good job at the line for Micah tonight.
Yeah, Park doing a good job maintaining this 20-ish point lead. The clock ticks down to 4 minutes.
A contest and a foul on Micah Curtis.
That's going to be his fourth.
Marley, he's hit from there before. just
Yes.
Missing that one. Orioles go for the steal. Don't have it. Got to get back.
They got some numbers, but ooh, nice
Nice
floater.
floater, yeah. Richmond's doing well here.
He is. Really great player off the bench tonight.
Back to a 17-point game. Oh, great spin move.
Oh,
2 chances, 3
there he
chances.
goes.
That helps the rebound stat, you know.
Yeah,
That's where you have that height advantage, and Micah being persistent. Here on the other end, nice floater.
Coach Richardson calls a timeout. He wants to be real careful here with his team because Tartan's maybe starting to make that move they've needed to make for several minutes now. Here's the Tartan schedule.
Oh, yeah.
Now you go for it.
All right. Well, you see they, right before Christmas, they have one more game against Duluth East here. That's on the 21st. That's 2 days from today. And then they have Duluth Benfield, and then after the first of the year, Matamidi and Hill Murray at Simley at South St. Paul, and then they close out a couple home games in January. A tough one will be St. Thomas Academy. They're always a tough team, Two Rivers, and then they head to North St. Paul on the 25th. So then we're almost through most of the schedule as we get into January. Then every teams have probably about 8, 9 games left in the season after that.
Nice trap.
Oh, Javari had a nice poke away, and we're gonna get the foul on the Orioles.
Looks like that'll be on Charlie Odens. A lot of fouls in this game, Bruce.
Yeah, it's really been sort of a long game because of that.
Yeah. And sometimes it's hard to know, both teams been playing a little uneven because of all the foul calls, or are they getting a lot of foul calls because they're playing uneven?
Paul, I want you to tell me who's at the free throw line right now.
Well, that would be Emmanuel Oyesanmi. Emmanuel Oyesanmi is how I'm going to guess that one goes.
And when I asked one of the assistant coaches, he just said he either won't play or I'm not going to be able to pronounce his name anyway. So.
Oh, come on.
Almost a steal. Right now, it's only a 17-point game. The Orioles, even though they have it under control, they just want to finish strong.
Yeah, and they just need to really control the ball, play smart, don't force anything, and now they've thrown it away.
And Coach Richardson saying it was tipped. Tip.
thankfully we won't take 7 minutes to go into replay. That should be Oriole ball.
Oh, they fouled and they didn't need to. That pass was way up there, and Orioles didn't allow the player to come down. That's the problem. You got to let him be able to come down and
yeah, he had already tipped it into the backboard. Crowd got real quiet for the visiting team to shoot.
Right. Well, normally the Orioles will put their subs in right now. They're going to have to bring Marley Curtis back into the game.
So
Huck and Daly back in too.
Yeah, both Curtis boys playing with 4 fouls with 2:50 to go.
Owens with the rebound. Marley wanted the ball. Micah. Here's Marley. 3 too long.
Shot. And see, that's the kind of shot you just don't need to take there. Move the ball around a little bit, chew some clock, look for a really good shot.
Titans don't have any quit in them. They're playing really well
They
now.
are.
Yeah, they've missed a number of layups in this game.
Everything about that was perfect other than it just didn't fall. Uh-oh.
No, a timeout for
timeout.
Yeah, Richardson.
The look on the ref's face looked like he was going to call a technical to me. I was like, what did he do?
Yeah, Arsenio, I think like you said, you know, it's like, let's finish strong. Let's not be sloppy and really maybe work the clock down a little bit. You know, now we're at 16 points and it was at like 25, 26 points. So, you know, don't want to give the Titans all that confidence and momentum.
That's right, and the Orioles, they like to push the ball. They like to push it down the court. As soon as they get a rebound, so often whoever gets the rebound, the first thing they do is look down court, to see if they can get an easy bucket or something. So they like to push it, but this is a case where you don't want to push it. You just got to play real easy.
When Arsenio was saying, he goes, any time you're playing against Mark Klingsporn's team, they play tough. They're always scrappy, and he was a little nervous coming into the game.
Yeah, they are scrappy. They make everything difficult. There's no easy points.
Look at, he's all over him.
Yeah.
His arm was wrapped around his back,
and
they
didn't
call that. It'd be the Orioles' ball, fortunately, but
yeah.
If you watch, I don't know if
let's
you
see
can
this.
Watch this right here. Hand on him.
He's got him. He's pulling him into him. Yeah. I'm not quite sure. I mean, it's a tough job, but
right. But that was pretty obvious. We can see it from this far. Long shot, missed. Tried to throw it off the Oriole player.
Hit his feet, but it didn't.
Got it back. Right.
Didn't go out of bounds.
132. You don't want to foul here.
No. Sock and Daly. Yeah, not a smart foul there. If they want to take their time taking their shots, go ahead, let them. But let's not give them points without the clock running. Granted, we do only have 124 left here with a 14-point lead.
Now the Orioles really do need to take time off the clock.
Yep, they need to just pass the ball around the perimeter, make them come to you, and eventually they'll start fouling.
Well, again, the Titans will press, so the Orioles need to get the ball into the front court and not turn it over here.
And they got the ball into the hands of one of their best dribblers. Now nice and easy.
There you go, bring it out.
Yep.
Well, unless you get the shot.
I guess if you're going to take it down low and get contact, but also stops the clock.
And Odin's 2 for 2 from the free throw line. or 3 for 4 total, but 2 for 2 in the second half. The Orioles were stuck for a while on 77, so that was a good basket for them. Titans have to be in a hurry here.
Yep.
Last touch by the Titans, so with 55 seconds to go and a 15-point lead. Orioles basketball, they're going to face a full court press again here.
And that's where Margolis is so good, just scooting around the guy. Wow, I don't know how he got that pass in there.
And Marley got in just underneath the basket when he caught that pass, so it was hard to maneuver.
Nice
good deflection. Here's Marley. Watch out. Oh, he's just going to play it in.
That was smart. He didn't have the right angle to dunk it. That blocked pass by Oden seemed to have hurt his arm.
Foul and 1.
Well, the Orioles, Bruce, here again was, different, very different kind of game, but another strong game. Got a big lead and been able to maintain it. Titans have chipped in here a little bit late, but it's going to be too little too late.
Again, and let in scoring by both the Curtis brothers.
Yep.
Marley pushed out of bounds, so go to the free throw line. Marley sitting on 19 points. Micah on 25. So you have?
I got 24, but I'm terrible at keeping score. I probably missed a free throw.
See if Marley can get into
hit that 20-point mark. Nope, but he got the ball back.
Do it
there
that
it
way.
Got that shooter's bounce.
And the Titans
That'll do it.
out.
Wow, well, hey, another nice win on the part of the St. Louis Park Orioles. Titans did not make anything easy on them, Bruce. It was like every point they had to work for. And but the Orioles were managed to stick with it, maintain that lead, and it's just a tough night shooting for the Tartan Titans.
You know, I'm not sure if I have this right, but it looks like the Orioles got 24 points from the free throw line. So
wow, that's about your margin.
Yeah. So you know, again, the Titans getting in foul trouble early in this game, and I think St. Louis Park just took advantage of it and just really maintained a pretty good margin of victory throughout the margin, I should say, and the victory came at the end, but a good margin through the second half, and really didn't let the Titans climb back into it. They were up by 20-some points, so the Titans climbed back a little bit, but not enough, and not enough time left in the game to do that. So.
Yep, too little, too late. But again, I'll say hats off to Tartan for just a tough game. I mean, like I said, they made it tough. They felt like the Orioles never really found much of a rhythm, but they still managed to control the game at least. So hats off to them as well, of course. But these Tartan Titans are tough.
Yeah, you know, and again, we talk about Micah, putting in 25 points. Just when you get Micah and Marley on the court, they seem to make things happen.
Yep.
And so 46 points between them. But again, it was impressive. Is Jabari Ellis. He put in 8 points in the second half, and again, some were big points right when they needed them to really just maintain that lead, and so he played well. I thought Charlie Odens came in and gave him some good minutes in the game. Dosher had he was in there when Micah and Marley needed a breather, and did a good job defensively for the Orioles to help.
Yeah, he's a nice big body in there on defense and contributes quite a lot that way. And they just seem to be finding maybe a little bit of an identity. And like I said earlier, they're getting used to each other, new coach, and to me it seems like they may just keep improving all season and might really be a team to be reckoned with.
And I think, I always say, why do you give your guys like Park Center at the beginning of the year, and number one team in the state, and then you've got Hopkins, coming, right after that, and I think, this is what you're seeing. It helped. It paid off, and you play these really, really tough teams, and they're scrappy, and they can hit shots, and it really makes you work so much harder in those games. And then when you play a team that's a little more at your competition level, it seems a lot easier. The game seems easier, and you're not intimidated, and so I think that's helped. And again, it's a 2-game. After being 0-5, the Orioles now are 2-5 and a 2-game win streak. So it's pretty impressive. And if you look at 2 of those games that they did lose were against Hopkins and Park Center.
Right.
They play teams at their own level. They may even have a winning record. So
Yeah, so we'll see what the rest of the season brings. I think there's a lot of reasons to feel positive and excited about this basketball team, and it'll be fun to see where they go.
So again, another fun one in the books, Paul, and you didn't have to pray for any miracles today for us, but it was a fun one, and we want to again thank our crew, Lee and Paul, and our camera people who did such a great job, and they do all the work behind the scenes and bringing you this game, and so on behalf of Paul Bodwin, I'm Bruce Overman. Again, thanking you for joining us tonight here from St. Louis Park. Final score, the St. Louis Park Orioles 83 and the Tartan Titans 67. So long.